I'm most known for doing the first free ascent of the nose on El Capitan, which is a world famous route. People come from all over to do this route, and people thought it wasn't possible.
Lynn Hill grew up just outside of Fullerton, California. A natural athlete, Hill has been active her whole life. She redefined the limits of rock climbing through a free ascent of the nose on El Capitan in Yosemite, California. To this day, only 5 people in 25 years have been able to repeat it. She is the definition of a legend.
Climbing at that time was not known. It wasn't considered a sport. I feel lucky to have been introduced at the age of 14, and that's late. My sister's boyfriend saw a notice in an outdoor shop that said, "Learn how to belay and rappel." And this was in Los Angeles, so a big cement block that was about 20 feet high.
After Lynn had been practicing the basics of climbing for years on all the rock features in her community in Los Angeles, she took a month-long trip to Yosemite. She wanted to explore the famous routes, especially El Capitan.
The nose was, and still is, the most popular and, I'd say it's the most well-known climb in the world. Why? Spectacular beauty, accessibility. The first time I did it in 4 days. Then the next year I did it, somebody had come to me and asked to do a film, and I said, sure, why don't we just go back and film the nose, because it was such a world-famous climb, and we don't have any footage of it. I think people would like to see this. And I said, but instead of going back and just documenting the same thing I've already done, why don't I add something that was actually huge and try to do it from the ground to the top in one day? I thought that this would be the best statement I could ever come up with to really show true feminism, which is, yes, women are capable.
So how is Lynn still providing inspiration? Although she no longer pushes herself to the extremes she did 25 years ago, she still climbs frequently. Now she has found new challenges to tackle, raising awareness about the persistent inequality between genders and changing the way society sees single mothers. The story of her career, so far, can be found in her book, Climbing Free.
I've always had to create my own reality, and it takes time for society to catch up to where I'm at. I have a voice now that I have control of, and I would like to be someone who shows some of the issues from some real perspective. Women are strong.